250 Gemstones culture represents a nation of people that strive for excellence and greatness every single day. We are more than journalism. We are a revolution. Come on, let's kick this door down and let everybody know we up in here. Welcome to the 250 Gemstones News TV channel. I am your host, Michael T. Porter, and I'm bringing the news to your ass like no other. This is a channel that represents a nation of people that strive for excellence and greatness every single day. I have another bomb news segment for y'all, but before I begin, y'all hit that like button, that subscribe button, that share button, hit that notification bell so you know when I am dropping it. If you'd like to support the movement, support the mission, get the word out. Help your boy. Cash App, $ Michael U.S. is right there. Oh, it's going to be right there. I got to get that goddamn money. Y'all stop playing with me. Teacher got rewarded for standing his ground against the LGBTQ mafia because he refused to use them pronouns. He said, hell no, not today, not never. I'm not going to address children in a manner in which I would be lying, right? So he refused to use the pronouns. He got his ass fired, and then he got his lawyers together and sued the pants off the school administration. Can we get a hand clap? Where's my hand clap? Let's see. Let's check out this story, y'all. Come on, 250. Let's get into this business right now. This according to CBSNews.com. Virginia School Board to pay $575,000 to teacher fired for refusing to use trans students' pronouns. Ooh. A Virginia school board has agreed to pay $575,000 in a settlement to a former high school teacher who was fired after he refused to use a transgender student's pronouns, according to the advocacy group that filed the suit. Damn, that's a lot of bread right there. Conservative Christian Legal Advocacy Group Alliance Defending Freedom announced. Sorry, y'all. Oh, wait, is that the... Okay, then I'll play that too. Christian Conservative Legal Advocacy Group Alliance Defending Freedom announced the settlement Monday, saying the school board also cleared Peter. I went to a public school. Y'all give me a minute. I'm sorry, all these ads keep popping up. Annoying. Peter Vlamings. Y'all help me out. 250. Y'all help me out. I'll go with Vlamings. Peter Vlamings firing from his record. The former French teacher at West Point High School sued the school board and administrators at the school after he was fired in 2018. A judge dismissed the lawsuit before any evidence was reviewed, but the state Supreme Court reinstated it in December. Principal Jonathan Hoshman told the school board in 2018 that Vlaming allegedly refused to call a 9th grade student by the male pronouns he and him because he considered it a lie. I didn't read this. Is my first time reading the article. I told you it's a lie. We can't lie to the babies. Protect the babies. The student had transitioned and used male pronouns. Vlaming said he would refer to the student by his new name but wouldn't use pronouns, citing his devout Christian faith. Shout out to the Christians. You understand what I'm saying? Vlaming said he would refer to the student by his new name but wouldn't use pronouns, citing his devout Christian faith. Oh, sorry, y'all. I just read that. The ads keep popping up, hitting the nigga in the face. He was fired from the superintendent said because he refused to follow the school's directive numerous times to use pronouns and created a hostile environment. So I can't wait to jump on this. Hostile environment is an environment where God is not allowed. The truth is not allowed. Hostile environment. We're going to jump into this. Let me get right there. Oh, hostile environment. I put in my brain. I started using my brain. Hostile environment. And the school determines what's a hostile environment. Vlaming alleged that the school violated its constitutional right to speak freely and exercise his religion. The school board argued that Vlaming violated the school's anti-discrimination policies. Another deceptive language, anti-discrimination. but they can discriminate against God and what God laid down. Think about that. The Daily Press reported that West Point Public School Superintendent Larry Frazier confirmed the settlement and said in an email Monday that we are pleased to be able to reach a resolution that will not have a negative impact on the student, staff, or school community of West Point. The state Supreme Court's 7 justices agreed that 2 claims should move forward. Fleming's claim that his right to freely express his religion was violated under the Virginia Constitution, and his breach of contract claim against the school board. But a dissenting opinion from the 3 justices said that the majority's opinion on his free exercise of religion claim was overly broad and establishes a sweeping super scrutiny standard with the potential to shield any person's objection to practically any policy or law by claiming a religious justification for their failure to follow either. Meaning, what they're saying is because he's a believer, they feel that anything that they try to push, like the LGBTQ, cutting off the genitals of our children, tampons in the boys' restroom, they won't be able to push it because because people will always be able to run behind the religion and shut it down. I want you to think about the school system, the world that we live in. I was wrongfully fired from my teaching job because my religious beliefs put me on a collision course with school administrators who mandated that teachers ascribe to only one perspective on gender identity, their preferred view. Fleming said in the ADF News release, I love teaching French and gracefully tried to accommodate every student in my class, but I couldn't say something that directly violated my conscience. Republican Governor Glenn Youngkin's policies on the treatment of transgender students finalized last year rolled back many accommodations for transgender students urged by the previous Democratic administration, including allowing teachers and students to refer to a transgender student by their name and pronouns associated with their sex assigned at birth. If you guys want to check out the rest of this article, once again, is cbsnews.com. There's a lot of wordplay up in there, but once you have God, once you understand how the world works, I can break it down. And this is in Los Angeles. No, I ain't gonna play. Damn, this looks good too. It's 22 minutes, but let me just jump back over here. Would y'all like my opinion? Would y'all like some of this 250 Gemstones News TV commentary? Well, of course you. That's why your ass is here. I don't have kids. I don't know. Shout out to all of the good parents out there. Shout out to all of the good parents out there who have to wiggle through this madness. And if you have a transgender child, if your child is going that way, we need to start investigating parents. Why is your child, who's encouraging this lifestyle? Their child's getting it from somewhere, right? It needs to be an investigation. Is it social media? And these schools need to be investigated. This whole world is twisting the minds of our children. They're introducing a fake world, a world filled with lies and deceit, because behind that transition is a lot of pain. Behind that transition is a lot of sorrow. There's a lot of confusion. They're leading our little ones into darkness. And I'm going to push back. Anything to piss off the devil, I'm pretty much going to try to do it. Anything to piss off the devil. So that's standing up for God. That's standing up for the ones who can't speak for themselves, the little ones that's growing in their mother's stomach. God said, we're called to speak up for those, the brave ones, the brave men and women, are opposed to speak up for those who can't speak up for themselves, and the little miracles growing inside of their mama's stomachs can't speak up for themselves. So we got to do that and protect, give them the opportunity to take their first breath without Satan taking them from their mama's stomach. Think about the world that we live in. I truly give it out to all the parents out there, young parents, 18 to 28, 28 to 38, 38 and up. If you a young parent, older parent, grandparent, I commend you. Those of you that are raising your kids the right way in this messed up ass world, I don't know how you do it. It's everywhere. It's on social media. It's this world hates God. It's right in front of you. Deceptive language. The schools put in policies to where they're aiding this ideology. The schools. They're fixated on twisting the minds of our children. It's sick. These people are sick. And everybody want to jump on Diddy. Well, how come ain't nobody jumping on these schools? How come ain't nobody jumping on the principals that's pushing this crap? How come ain't nobody jumping on the Democrats? How come ain't nobody jumping on some of the Republicans, jumping on the powers that be for pushing this Luciferian satanic ideology on us and shaming people who push back on it for very good reasons? Think about that. This school teacher stood up for himself and he won $575,000 because he wasn't go along to get along gang. He stood up for what's right. Our children are transitioning, they're twisting. I've actually see hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and even so-called Christians, because they're afraid to be talked about. I'm not afraid to be talked about. I like being alone. Every time y'all see me, I'm alone. Unless I'm trying to do a project. Future, I'll have more people around me. Those are like my employees or people that I work with. But I got almost 2,500 subscribers on this channel. Over 1,000 on my third channel. My second channel on the way to 1,500. That's 25, 15, that's 4,000. I got 5,000 subscribers just by myself, putting up this great content for y'all, having fun with y'all. We're going to bump these numbers up. More subscribers are coming over because I'm telling the truth. More subscribers. And I'm not perfect. Hey. If y'all know me, y'all listen to my lyrics. Hey, y'all know me. Y'all listen to my music lyrics. Hey, I've done things that's not pleasing to the Lord, but at least I know it was wrong, and I'm not pushing it to serve Satan. Like, they're twisting the minds of the children. Everybody's in on it, from the politics to our schools, the indoctrinations on college campuses. There's two genders, male and female, boys and girls, man and woman. It's very simple. No matter how many surgeries, and this is the truth, for those of you that found this channel, maybe when I'm dead and gone, this is King Michael talking now. It's King Michael. Everybody shut up. For those of you that are watching, maybe you watch this channel recently after it's been uploaded, or many years from now, if you find this video, listen very carefully. A boy can, no matter how many surgeries he get, could ever be a girl. And a girl, no matter how many pills, hormone pills they take, no matter how many surgeries, no matter how many psych classes, no matter how much the schools try to indoctrinate you, you will never be a boy. A man can never be a woman. A woman can never be a man. It is a lie. Better get right with God and find yourself. And then, see me, I don't look for instant gratification. Whoever finds it, let's say, God forbid, let's say I pass away a month from now, and somebody find this video 5 years from now, so it's gonna be on YouTube, and they're like, damn, this dude was like, he was really like trying to save people, right? I don't look for instant gratification. As long as the gratification, I just hope that the gratification is not for my benefit, it's for your benefit. Hope one day that y'all see the truth and protect the children from these freaks. But y'all flood my comments. What do you think about this French teacher that teaches French out there in Virginia, who won a $575,000 lawsuit for refusing to address transgender students to the pronouns that the school feel is appropriate? 250 capital G. I'm gone.